In part 3, we saw how language allows us to share how we see the world, and perhaps it even shapes how we see the world too. But just 5,000 years ago, a tiny percentage of our 300,000 years on Earth so far, something monumental happened. Somebody wrote something down. It's thought that this someone was an ancient Sumerian, and it's also thought that the first thing written was actually a number, not a letter or a word. Watch Where Did Numbers Come From for more on that. Once we Homo sapiens had started farming, we stopped moving around like the nomadic hunter-gatherers we had been for most of our time on Earth. People lived in much bigger groups, in towns and cities, so organising everyone and sharing out food got much more complicated. There came a point where we just had to write some stuff down. Writing had an enormous impact on how information and knowledge was passed down the generations. For the first time ever, people could put their brains on paper, or clay tablets, or papyrus, making their ideas immortal. Unless everything got burned, like in the Alexandria Library in ancient Egypt when people decided science was bad for a bit, and we lost piles and piles of ancient knowledge. Anyway, even without this library of scrolls, because of writing, we know far more about the last 3,000 years of human history than the other 300,000 years put together. And we've made incredible advances in our understanding of life and the universe, because we've been able to share and pass down knowledge much more easily. We've also made incredible advances in ruining it, but whether you think that's writing's fault or not, we can all agree that it's had a big old impact. Words have got us to where we are now, and they'll no doubt determine where we go in the future. Will we remain just a few seconds on the clock? Or will we stick around a little longer? So next time you wonder why there's so much writing and reading in school, just remember how powerful words are. Learning to use them well and understand them gives you this power. The power to share ideas, thoughts, feelings, discoveries and art. It gives you the power to change things.